Okay, thank you very much for that. So today we are dealing with lead generation. We are dealing with lead generation and building a lead generation system and tracking results. Of course, we all know that when it comes to sales, lead is an integral part of sales. So you cannot make sales without having leads. So today we'll be understanding what leads are and what are the lead strategies, how to get leads, how to keep record and manage leads, how to nurture them, and how to ensure you can convert them to sales. In a nutshell, that's what we'll be talking about. In the objective of this class, one of the things you'll be learning is understanding what leads really are and why they matter. Discover the powerful strategies to generate consistent leads, not just get lead today and then go blank for a while. No, consistent leads all the time, and then learn how to build a system that works on autopilot. If there's a way you can set up getting your leads that it works on autopilot, you don't have to be doing the work every time. You do the work once and autopilotly it generates leads for you. And then how to master, how to track, measure, and scale your results. So imagine you're running a gold mine and you're digging in the wrong place. No matter how hard you work, the result is frustrating and you will have zero returns. But if you have the right tools, the right map, the right strategy, you get good results with every scoop, every dig you make. So that's one of the things lead does. Lead is like showing you the right map to where the gold is. So in today's training, we'll be understanding leads, and we'll talk of lead generation strategies. We'll talk of how to build a lead generation system. We'll learn creating powerful lead magnets. Then we'll get to know the tech tools we'll use to get and manage our leads. Then we'll discuss on tracking and measuring the results. Then common mistakes to avoid. Then, of course, the summary, final thoughts, and question and answer section. So today, I will try to make the class as brief as possible. So follow me through. Follow me as we go through this class. Hope we are understanding. I don't want to be moving faster than my shadow. Please, if you're understanding me, just say yes. Let me know and I'll continue. Are we there? If you are understanding me, say yes. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Milola. So, understanding lead generation. Now, some of the key concepts you need to understand when it comes to lead generation is that first, what is a lead? A lead is anyone who shows interest in your product or service. That is what we call lead. Lead in this regard is not the lead of in a choir or in a music concert. No, lead means anybody who showed interest in your product or service or in whatever you're selling. Once you have somebody interested in it, such person is referred to as a lead. Now, there are three flavors of leads or three types of leads. Number one is cold lead, two is warm lead, and the third one is hot lead. Now, cold leads are people who have never heard of you before. When you come across people who they don't know who you are, they've never heard of you before, they are called cold leads. For example, you are selling land, but then there are people who are actually interested in buying land, but they don't know you. So there are people who are looking to buy land, but they don't know you. They don't know your brand. They don't know your company. They are called cold leads. So they are interested in the product, but they've never heard of you. They don't know of your existence. So what they want is what you're selling, but the connection between both of you have not been established. They are called cold leads. Then the next is warm lead. Warm leads are people who have heard of you and maybe engaged with you. Maybe you posted something on your status and someone come, oh, tell me more. That person is a warm lead. Someone posted your content on their own WhatsApp status and somebody sees it. Oh, I'm interested in this. And then the person refers the person to you. That's a warm lead. And then hot lead are those who are ready to purchase. They've heard of you, they've engaged with you, they've made their inquiries, you've given them the answer that they need. Now they are ready to purchase. All that is left is maybe they are now asking, so how do I make payments? How can I get your account details? Now those are called hot leads. They are still leads. They've not made purchase, so they are still leads, but they are hot leads. So those are the three flavors of leads, the three categories of leads. Now, think of leads as travelers on a journey. Now, there are steps. They move from one point to the other. At first is the awareness stage. Yeah, this is where they discover you. They just learned about you. They just learned about what you do. It's awareness. They just got to know about you. From that stage, they move to consideration stage. Now, the consideration is when they are not contemplating, they are now weighing you together with every other options they have. Now, decision stage is when they now choose to move forward with you. So, these stages are very important, and we all should take note of this, because the way you approach or the way you communicate with your leads in the awareness stage is not the same way you will communicate with them when they are in consideration stage, and it's not the same way you communicate with them when they are in decision stage. I don't know if you are getting that point. So you should understand that these are stages. So once you take, for example, you run a campaign and you get leads, you get people coming with inquiry. First, you want to be very prompt in your response. You want to answer them as quickly as possible. Not when they drop inquiries, it takes a long time. No, you want to give them a response as quickly as possible, almost immediately. And second, and another thing to note at that point is you want to go straight to the point. No beating around the bush. Don't give them any room to doubt, or no, you want to go straight to the point. Three, you want to be as direct as possible. Use words that will capture their attention. So you are building trust, going straight to the point, and you are responding on time for awareness stage. And then consideration stage, this is now where you have to sell your product. They now know, but then they are contemplating. At consideration stage, this is where you want to give them, you want to now place more emphasis on your product's features. You want to place emphasis on the landmarks. You want to place emphasis on the title. You want to give them reasons, every necessary reasons to help them make a decision. So that's when you help them. And of course, there's no one way. It's when you start discussing with your client that you will know what you will use, the tools you will use in your consideration stage. But you need to have all these tools. You need to know your landmarks. You need to know the estate's features. You also need to know the titles there. Aside from this, you also need to know the challenges in the industry that people are facing. You need to know the solution. You need to know what gives your company edge over other companies. What are your company's mode, or what are their procedures in terms of allocation and inspection? What are the inspection dates? Because these are some of the things. Some people, you might come across clients who they've had bad experiences in the past, and when you meet them at the consideration stage, you will have to do a lot of convincing for them. You have to let them know, see, I know you have gone through a lot and I'm sorry for that, but Over here, we don't do that. This is what we do. This is our procedure as we get as relating to allocation. These are procedure as relating to inspection. These are procedure as relating to getting your documentation. These are procedure in our sales. This you have to give them, have all those knowledge. Those are your tools you will use in consideration stage. And then decision stage. At decision stage, these people have already decided to buy from you. Now, you need to provide them with the appropriate account. If possible, provide them with the account with the company's name. It builds, it gives them authenticity. It tells them that you are authentic, and everybody wants that genuinity. So you provide that for them. You follow up with them. You are there. If they are having challenges, you ask them, oh, I'm not seeing this. You tell them, oh, maybe it's network, we try again, and all that. You stay with them all through the way. And the moment you say, oh, I've paid, they sent their payment received, you follow up with accountant, ensure that they get confirmation from the company that yes, their money has come in. So all this happens in decision stage. So you have three types of leads: your cold leads, warm leads, and hot leads. And your lead have three stages: the awareness stage, the consideration stage, and the decision stage. Now, leads generation. How do you generate leads? Now we know what leads are. Now, these are the strategies for how you can generate your leads. Number one, there are three major ways of generating leads: or organic, paid, and offline. Organic leads are leads you get without spending money, basically. That's why I call them organic leads. They are leads you get through your activities and your actions that does not involve you spending money on advertising. And this include blogging. For if you those who blog, if you can write very well, you can use blogging to answer customer questions. And once you answer your customers' question, from there you can see some customers that be like, oh, I like this person, I think I'll work with this person, I trust this person more. Now that those leads they come from blogging, they are called organic leads. You can also get leads from your SEO setup. When you set up the SEOs on your social media pages, when people search for anything on Google, your page comes up organically without you promoting it with money. Those are called organic leads. Then social media also, your normal activity, your posting on your status can build interest in people. They can trust your brand and come to you when they are interested in making sales. So those ones are organic leads. Also, word of mouth or referrals, talking to people. You go to church, you talk to your church members. Oh, I'm into real estate, we sell land. If you're interested, come and buy. Oh, we have a promo going on one of our products, it's selling for this amount. I just don't really, tell me more. People get interested. Those are called, they are leads. They are called organic leads. Then the next category is paid leads. Paid leads are the ones you paid, you invest your money to get. Money on ads, Facebook and Instagram ads, that you target the type of audience you want, you develop the visuals you use. Those are paid ads. They are called paid leads. Also, through Google ads or sponsored content or influencer marketing, they are paid leads. Offline leads are trade shows or activations. Take for example, we did market activations. When you go there, use your leg, walk and talk to people. That's offline shows. Those are offline leads. You go to marketplaces, share flyers. You go to the bus stop, share flyers. Like the road work that was done today, this morning, it's an example of offline leads. All the leads they get from that roadworks are referred to offline leads. Also referral networks. Maybe you've sold for someone before and the person refers you to somebody else. Oh, you can buy from these people. I bought from through this lady and I got my land. That's referral network. Those ones they are regarded as offline leads. And then seminars and workshop. When you go to workshop meetings and you present and you get leads, they are called offline leads. These are the three categories of leads that you get, the three categories of ways you can generate leads. Now, do not stick to one channel. You cannot say, oh, okay, I just want to do organic or I just want to do paid. The best result will come from combining all these channels, putting effort in all these channels. So when you are crafting your lead generation strategy, you have to consider this whole type of lead intake, the organic, the paid, and the offline. You combine them to get a very solid, good lead generation strategy. Now, building a lead generation system. Now, think of a bakery. Bakeries they don't wait for customers to come and ask for bread before they start bake. They now go and bake the bread. Typically, bakeries will bake bread, package it, display it, and customers will come and buy, and then they can get contact from their customers and all that. That's basically what you should do for your leads. You build your lead generation system first before you get your leads. You don't wait till when you start getting leads, you now start building. So you must be prepared for the intake of leads. What are the key components to building a lead generation system? Number one, landing page. A landing page is a one-page website that carries all the information you would want to give your clients, or your lead rather, all the vital information they need captured on the website. So it is a place where from wherever you are getting the leads, that's where it takes them to. That page is supposed to answer the question of where, when, how, what, and why. So what are you doing? Where are you doing it? Why are you doing it? How are you doing it? All those questions will be answered on that page. They should be able to see what you are selling, where you are selling them, how you are selling them, and they will also get their benefit with, and all this comes with visual representations. So you have to create a landing page to get your leads that will capture them, and it will help you filter your leads also, so that by the time you are not getting their information, you are most likely getting information of warm leads. So another component is lead magnet. Now, lead magnet is now what will make them get to the landing page. So it should be most likely is always a compelling offer. It can be a free report or discount or freebies. So there should be something enticing that will make them click through to say that will take them to the landing page to see what you are offering. So after creating your landing page, you create a lead magnet, something that will compel people to come to your landing page. Then another component is form. Basically, your landing page should have your form. The form will capture the lead's name, email address, phone numbers, maybe address if you want that. So basically, their contact information, their basic informations. The form will capture them, and of course, the form is most likely linked to your CRM, which is a database to store your leads, so that you can now have access to your leads, follow up, and nurture your leads. Now you nurture your leads through email, sending of emails, SMS, WhatsApp messages, calls, or retargeting to build trust. You communicate with them, you build trust, you water them. So leads are like seed. Without nurturing, they never bloom. Most times you might not get people that will just come, see your content, and call you and send you money, and they bottom immediately. No, sometimes you get people that will come, make inquiries, go, come back, make more inquiries, go, come back, make more inquiries, go, come back, make more inquiries before they finally decide to buy. So you need a lead generation system to keep track of where they are at what point, and so that you can keep following up on them. It's not something you can carry on your head, so you need to have those the system put in place. Creating a powerful lead magnet. How do you create a powerful lead magnet? You know, there's a case study here. An online course creator once gave away free checklists. Now, that free checklist alone generated over 20,000 leads. People want value before they pay, and that is the truth. People want value before they pay. So a rule of thumb is for you to create an irresistible lead magnet. So in real estate, you would think, okay, what are the kind of lead magnet that I can give as an individual in this industry? You can give a book. You can write a free book and give it as freebies. A book could be about how to avoid scam in real estate. It could be about different type of real estate products, their benefits and their comparison. It could be about how to invest in real estate. It could be about, you could write book about anything. Trust me, people need this information and they want to get it. And getting those information, of course, it makes them trust you more. And when they are finally ready to take action, they contact you. And that's how you generate leads using lead magnets. Now, as most of them will be willing to drop their information like their phone numbers, their email address in exchange of that freebie you have created. So, tips to create irresistible lead magnets: identify your audience pain points. Understand what your audience need. What are the challenges they are facing? Offer quick, actionable value, a cheat sheet guide, free consultation on that their pain point. If their pain point is getting access to trustworthy real estate company or transparency in real estate, that most of the people they are dealing with, they are not transparent, that could be their pain point. You pick on that and find a solution to that and offer that as a lead magnet. Then make it relevant and time saving. Don't make it too cumbersome. Straight to the point. Make it relevant, make it time saving. It doesn't have to be full book. It could just be one page. It could just be 5 points. It could just be 3 points, but let it be relevant and time saving. Then place it behind an opt-in form. Just like I said, many people will be willing to drop their information to get these freebies. So place the freebie behind the form. So once they put in their details, they get the freebies. Now, example is top 10 land investment mistakes to avoid. That's a practical example. A lot of people who have been burnt before, but they still want to go into investment. They know investment is key. They did it and they did it the wrong way before. Now, they'll be very, very much interested in getting what you said or the free materials you provided to them on top 10 land investments to avoid. Another example is free property investment ebook. Some people want to invest, but they don't know about what to invest in. Should I go in land or should I go buy building? What type? How do I go into real estate? Which type of property? This book will answer that question for them. Get free site inspection. Yes, you can actually offer free site inspection for as a freebie to them, because there are many companies, many real estate firms that if you want to do their inspection, it's not free. The people pay money to do their inspection. So when you know, okay, this company that I am working with, Realtormax, let's say, oh, we have an inspection coming up on so dates, you can offer free site inspection as a freebie to your leads, to get leads. Free site inspection, people who are interested will click through, and that's how you get your leads. So now, what are the tech tools you need? Tech tools you will need to get leads is: one, tools that make life easier. So you choose tools based on your business size or customer journey. As an individual, you choose tools that are easier for you to work with, tools that you know you can operate with. And tools that are easier for your audience to work with too. There is no point going for something big or something too clustered or cumbersome for someone to understand. So the simpler, the easier it is, the better for both you and your audience. Now, one of the tools are CRM platform. Now, CRM platforms are majorly platforms that you use to manage your leads and to follow up with them. We have example of them as Zoho, Hotspot, and Excel. Yes, your Excel sheet, as an individual, you can use Excel as a CRM platform. Why did I add Excel there? Number one, it is free. You don't have to subscribe. Most of all these other platforms, some have free options, but to capture some good features from them, you might need to subscribe to a plan. But for Excel, you don't need to subscribe. You use Excel, you put their names, their contact, and everything. You can use Excel to manage your lead intake. Another tool is email marketing. Yes, you can use MailChimp or ConvertKit because MailChimp, most of this platform has free email marketing tools, mostly MailChimp. I think MailChimp gives up to 500 free mails every month. So that means you can send up to 500 free mails to your leads every month. So you can use email marketing. MailChimp is very easy. Another tool is landing page that we just spoke about. You can use landing pages, use Unbounce or Google landing page. You can even use Google landing page. It's easier, it's drag and drop. You create your landing page, put all the information you want, and it will be done. Then by the way, our site, this thing is created with Google. You see how much you can go now for your maybe you are not skillful in this field, but you can still do something, put all the various information you want, and it is free. Another one is automation. You can use Zapier or Active Campaign, automate most of these things like the sending of emails, so that the moment a new number is added or a new email is added, a particular message goes to that email. So you use automations to make things easier and facilitate sales faster. And then the last one is analytics. Yes, you use your Google Analytics or your Meta Pixel to always analyze your efforts across different platforms to ensure you are getting the leads you want, and also to ensure that the type of leads you are getting are actually the leads you want and not just people who are distracting. So tracking and measuring your results. A digital agency once spent 1 million naira on ads, but couldn't say where the ads came from, where the sales came from. That's like shooting in the dark. Yes, you can spend money on ads, make sales, and if you are not good with tracking and measuring your results, you won't know where your sales came from. You won't know what you did that actually brought about that sales. You won't know if it is the design you use, or maybe the words you wrote in the caption, or the headline you use, or if it's video you use. You won't know which words you said in that video that actually made people. Is it an illustration you did? So there is need for you to track your activities and measure the results. Number one, metrics that matters. What are the metrics that matters for you to track your leads? Number one, conversion rate. This is the percentage of visitors who become leads. How many people visited your website? How many people visited your page? And how many of them made inquiry? How many of them became leads? It's very important. So that's your conversion rate. Then another metric is your cost per lead. How much did you spend to get each lead? It is very important to track that. If you are spending 1 million naira on ad, for example, and you are getting 50 million leads, you should be able to know how much you spend. By the time you divide it, you find out that the amount is different if you spend that much and you only get 500 leads. It means you are spending more to get one lead on the second one as opposed to the first. So you need to know what is working right. As much as possible, you want to spend a little money or the barest minimum of money to get the most lead, basically. Then customer lifetime value, your CLV. Yes, that's another metric you can use to measure your leads. What's the customer lifetime value? From the moment they made inquiry to when they ghosted you, what is the lifespan? So when you see many people are just asking, oh, where is this land located? The moment you mention social location, they move away. It means that's the lifetime value. So you need to work on that. You need to work on that point to ensure that they continue the journey till they purchase the land. Then channel, your channel return on value. What's giving you the best returns? You need to understand the channel you are using, the platform you are using, whatever channel you are using to advertise. What is giving you the best results? Is it radio? Is it graphics? Is it video? Is it ad? Is it voice note? What is giving you the best results on which channel? On WhatsApp, what is working well for you on WhatsApp? Do you get better results when you write a very long episode with the full detail, or did you get better results when you use your voice notes to actually communicate with your lead? Or did you get the best result when you actually call them on the WhatsApp call? Even the call, do you get better results with audio call or video call? All these things matters. And one of the reasons why it matters is what works for another person may not work for you. You might be making your best sales when you are doing video call, while another person is making their best sales when they are doing audio calls. While someone else, it is in typing. So you need to take note of this and find out what works for you. These are metrics you can use to track your leads and measure the results. Then those are what you use to measure the results. Tracking tools include Google Analytics, UTME codes for campaign tracking. Yes, when you are creating any campaign, you can add codes to track where your leads are coming from and how they are reacting to your adverts. The CRM dashboard and reporting tools. Yeah, most CRM have dashboard. They will report how many people came in, and your activities. Then call to action. Don't just do marketing. Make sure this is my take from this part. Don't just do marketing. Don't just advertise. Measure the results. Measure the action. Then common mistakes for you to avoid, which is what many people do. So it's good that we take note of this and avoid them. Too many businesses post beautiful ads but no offer. Yes, your ads, you can use beautiful ads and not give an offer. And people will just look at it, oh, this is beautiful, and they'll move on. There's nothing there that will make them want to come in. Or worse, they send traffic to a poor landing page with no call to action. Yes, so your landing page must be it shouldn't be poor. It must be aesthetic. That means beautiful. It must have all the relevant information, and then there must be call to action. It must tell people what you want them to do. So you must optimize your landing page to not be a poor landing page, rather it should be an effective one. Now, avoid this. These are some mistakes you should avoid. No clear value proposition. Whenever you are taking any advertisement endeavors, whether you are creating banners, creating videos, posting, typing something on anywhere, ensure you have value. Your value proposition is clear. What are you offering them? If they should read your content, if they should see your content, what is the take home? What is the takeaway? What are you giving them? What value are you giving them? You must think about that when you want to put content out there. What value is this content giving to people? You don't just use beautiful design. Yeah, the design should be beautiful. However, it should also offer a value. Are you offering affordable land? Are you offering land in a close proximity? Are you offering seamless transitioning or seamless land acquisition? Are you offering transparency? What value is your content offering them? You must answer these questions. Two, long confusing forms. Avoid that. Let your forms be as short as possible. Name, phone number, address, or name, phone number, email address. Let it be short. Long form get people tired. They will not feel. Once they say, we'll feel this one, no. So I'll be like, I'll do it later. They won't remember to do it. Why some will just give up immediately. So let it be short. So just, it's just name and this. Even if when it's short, sometimes the platform help you capture them automatically. If you're working with Google, sometimes Google automatically captures the email. And the person just have to type their name and phone number, and that's that. And they move on. You've gotten their details, and then you call and follow up. So you don't do long forms. Let your forms be short. Then avoid irrelevant audience targeting. Target audience that are relevant to what you are selling. You cannot be selling land and you'll be targeting 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. No. Are there situations where some of those people have land? Yes, but most times it's their parents that bought the land for them, So those are not the relevant audience. It's like if you are selling Gary and you are targeting people who are interested in buying shawarma. Those are not relevant. So you must know the audience that are relevant to you. Who are the audience? Who are the people that can buy and will be willing to buy your product? Those are the audience you should target. Then, no nurturing system. Many people just expect leads to come in and buy. No, you must set up a system that you will use to nurture your leads as they come in. So it's not when they come in, you start. No, the system must be set up ahead of time. Set up a nurturing system. Okay, once someone comes in now, hey, can I get more information on this? Oh yes, this is that. How far can I give you this? Can I put you this so you get more information? Can I do this for you? You have a way of nurturing them. The next day, once you have that, okay, you put the person's contact. Oh, this person just made inquiry today. Add the person's there. Tomorrow, when you go, the list of new intake. Okay, this person I call. Hey, hi, you made an inquiry yesterday. How are you? Hope you are able to get all the information you want. Is there any other thing you need? Now you are following up, you are nurturing them. That's because you set up a system that makes it easier for you to nurture them. So you need to set up your system. Then the last one is ignoring performance data. Don't ignore your performance data. The fact you are doing well does not mean you should ignore your performance data. Most people only think of performance data when they are not doing well. From when you are doing well, you should pay attention also to your performance data. Okay, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Why is this thing not working? Find out why it's not working. Always be willing to ask why. If it worked, oh, that's good, it worked. Why did it work? So that you will know what makes it work. If it did not work, oh, so bad it did not work. Why didn't it work? So that you will know what to avoid next time. So basically, always ask why. Do not ignore your performance data. So the solution to all of this is simplify your flow and constantly test your approach. Basically, simplify your flow and constantly test your approach. That's the solution to all of that. Summary and final thoughts. Now, lead is a journey, not a one-time sprint. Like a farmer, they plant seed, they water them, and they be patient for it to grow. It's a journey. It's not something you just do, you get a result automatically. No. So what do? Strategy sets the direction. So when you create your lead strategy, it sets the direction of how you want your leads to follow. And it's good because when they come in, the direction is already there. It's easier for them to walk through. So they see that, oh, this person knows what he's doing. They like the flow and they walk through. That basically, it's easier that way and you will get better results. Now, system ensure consistency, which is why you need to set up these systems. When you set up the system, then there is consistency because you are not just doing things out maybe comes to your mind. No, you set up a way of doing things and you follow through daily and every day. So it's consistent. So that means if I should come to you as a lead and I got this experience from you, by the time I recommend somebody and the person comes, the person is getting a similar experience from you. Not that I come today, you are in a good mood, so I got good experience. But then tomorrow I recommend a friend, my friend came and your mood was not so great that day, and so the person got a bad experience. No, that's why you need to put a system down in place. Then lastly, data drives decision. Yes. So another reason why you need to do all this is because it gives you data, and with data you can make better decision. When you know, okay, I've been spending this amount for ads, I've not been getting results. Okay, I think it's time for me to change. And you can only see that because you've been documenting, you have the data to show for it, you've been paying attention to your performance. Now the key takeaway from this is build a machine, not a moment. Do not think of a moment. Oh, let me run ad so that for this moment I will get. No, build a machine, set up a plan, a system, so that when you run ads, as they come from this stage to this stage, from this stage to this stage, from this stage to this stage, till they buy. Even after they buy, you move them on to another stage where you follow up on them, and and facilitate a for them to buy from you again, a repatronage from them, basically. So the goal is sustainable and scalable lead flow. Basically, that is the goal. Let it be sustainable and scalable. So thank you very much. That is it for lead generation. So do we have any question? It's time for us to have a question. Any question? Oh, someone said not hearing me. Be able to hear me all this while? If you can hear me, can we signify? Hello, can we hear me? Okay, okay. All right. So thank you. Is there any question? Someone is raising his hand. Mr. Osai is raising his hand. I've given you, as I've allowed you to talk, you can now talk. You can ask your question. Do we have any question? Okay. In the absence of none, I want to believe this class is clear. But then if there's a part you get to when maybe you are creating your lead generation system and you do clarification on any part, you can always chat me up or drop a question on the group and we'll answer. If you want a one-on-one strategy help, you need help with creating your strategy, you can communicate me one-on-one and we'll talk about it and we'll help you set that up. I will help you set that up. So thank you for your time and your attention. You can reach us via any of our channels. If you are new, you can join our WhatsApp group and follow through. As usual, this class will be provided, the replay for this class will be provided and the materials will be provided so that we can always revisit them when we want to create our own. Creating a lead generation system is an assignment that we should all do. If you have a laptop, you can open an Excel sheet and create your lead generation. Put different columns, names, phone number, platform where you got them from, and stage. What stage are they? Are they intake? Are they warm leads and all that? So you can all set that up. let's work on that because it makes your work easier. So once you start getting your leads, you put them there. You get your leads, you put them there. So whenever you want to do your follow up or nurture them, you just open there and you see them and you start following up and you start updating where they are, write their challenges and all, so that you remember them. So when you see this person's name, you see where you stopped with the person and you follow up from there. So let me take this question. So Asad, this lead generation, is it really distinguishing between serious and unserious clients? Yes. Yes, lead generation is actually one of the tools that will tell you if your client is serious or not. Now, there are two ways this works. Firstly is lead generation categorizes leads in cold, warm, and hot. Also, it places them on their journey. If you remember, we spoke about the journey, the awareness journey, where they are contemplating, and then when they've made the decision. So at each point, you know where they are. Two, now with these two features that the lead generation have, when you have a lead that comes in and sits on awareness for months, while many other leads have come in and gone all the way to decision, and this one just sits on awareness, and you've tried pushing the person, talking to the person just wants to stay on awareness. It tells you that that person is not ready to move from awareness to contemplation. That means that person is not very serious as at that moment. So you can use that to distinguish between your serious leads and your unserious leads. When you see one person stays on awareness stage for 5 months, 3 months, whereas people are coming in and moving in within a day. People come in today, tomorrow they are already on contemplating. They come in today, next week they are already on contemplating. And somebody stays there for 5 months. It means that person is not very serious. Now, will you throw the person away? No. But then you place more emphasis or more attention or more effort on the people who are serious, the people who are moving in the different stages. I don't know if that is clear. So it helps you know the people to place and to give more attention to. Yes. And there's another question is, can circumstances hinder hot lead? Yes, very true. Circumstances can hinder hot leads. Yes, anything can happen at any time. You can see somebody who wants to buy land today, and the person is about to make money to make transfer today to pay for the land, and then the next thing is maybe the wife fell sick, or the mother is not feeling fine, or there's an accident, or there's a loss at the shop, or anything could just happen. Circumstances can hinder them. So, but when you see somebody who has been on hot lead and circumstances hinder the person, right under the column of challenges, you write the circumstances that hinder the person. So you keep following up on the person. Chances are people who get to the stage of hot leads, even if circumstances hinder them, all they need is time. When you give them time, they will come back to that stage of hot leads because the decision has been made. So once they bounce back financially, they come to the stage of hot leads. So they are still on hot leads. They will always make sales. So all you need to do is just follow up on them, just keep following up on them, and they will make sales. You won't have to do much convincing with them again. You are not doing convincing. Even most times they will be the one calling you, telling you, I'm sorry. Even once you call them, say, no verse. So I still have it in mind. No verse, no verse, no verse. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. They are hot leads. They want to, and maybe circumstances is holding them. At the moment they are free of that circumstances, you will see them make the sale. They will make the purchase from you. Then, if so, where can we fix in the above? They still stay on hot leads. Now, under your hot lead, you have there are subcategories under your hot lead where you put halted. They are under hot lead, but this one they are halted. It means something is stopping them. So under that category of halted, that's where you will now write the challenges that is halting them, that is holding them down there. So they are still in the hot lead. You place them on the hot lead, but they are being hindered by one challenge or the other. So, and the reason why you have to capture that in your lead generation system is you never can tell. Sometimes you can actually come across somebody else that will be a solution to one of your leads that is in the hot category but being halted with one challenge. So when you come across something that is a solution, it's easier for you to refer them. Oh, I have somebody that is facing this challenge that you help, and you meet this one. Hey, I met somebody that has something that could be a solution to this your challenge. And by the time you help them solve that challenge, they can now comfortably buy the land. So yes, they still stay under the hot, but they're in a subcategory called halted or hindered or stopped. You know, whatever term you want to use to that will make you easily understand it, but basically they are being hindered by one challenge or the other. Is that clear? Do we understand that? All right. So welcome. So in the absence of no other question, thank you very, 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 very much for being part of today's training. Let's go and create own our own lead generation, and let us start using them, because it will really make this your work very easy. Trust me, once you create it, you will see that your work becomes very easy. Like you can literally stand up today, you want to do follow-up, you stand up and in 10 minutes you've done follow-up for up to 20 people. Why? Because you've already created it and you've imputed them in your lead generation system.